Hey guys, so welcome back to Food That Fuels. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to make a raw sweet potato spiralized salad. So this is it right here. It looks so delicious and I can't wait to show you guys how to make it. So let's just get started with the recipe. Okay, so what you're going to need for this recipe, as the base, we have 2 leaves of kale that I've already washed and chopped up. We have half of a sweet potato. For the sauce, we have 1 tablespoon of olive oil, 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, and a pinch of salt, pepper, and cumin. On top, we're going to have 1/4 cup of chickpeas and a little bit of nutritional yeast. So first, I'm going to show you how you soften your kale. If you don't already know, kale is really bitter and it's kind of hard and it doesn't really have a very good flavor if you don't soften it. So to soften it, you're just going to get a little bit of olive oil. So you're just going to take your kale and drizzle a little bit of olive oil on top. And then we're going to take some sea salt and we're just going to sprinkle a little bit of those on top. Okay, so now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to massage your kale. So this just gets the oil all over it so it can soften. So now we're just going to take our kale and we're just going to set it aside. And so you're just going to let that kind of soak into it so that it'll soften. Okay, so next we're going to spiralize our sweet potato. If you don't have a spiralizer and you would like one, I will leave a link down below so you can go get one if you want. You can also get the little smaller handheld ones, but I find they don't really work well for sweet potato because sweet potatoes are really wide. So I definitely recommend buying one of these if you think you might like this recipe. So all you do is you take the sweet potato, which is right here, and you just put it in the spiralizer, and then you just turn it. Every few turns you'll want to pull it off so that the noodles don't get too long. So this is what it should look like when you're done, just like little noodles. Okay, so now we're going to be making the sauce for the sweet potato noodles. So all you're going to need to do is take 1 tablespoon of olive oil and put it in a small bowl. Measure it out like that. And then you're going to want to take 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar and put it into the same bowl. So 1 and 2. And don't worry, I'll have the whole recipe linked down below, so if you want to try it out, it'll be linked down below, so you don't have to remember everything I'm saying. And then you're just going to put a little bit of cumin. I don't really have a measurement for this. I kind of just take, it's probably about ½ teaspoon, I'd say. And then you just mix that in with that. And then you can just take your tablespoon and mix it up really good. So now you're just going to want to take that sauce you just made and you're going to want to pour it on top of the noodles that we made. So this is just like the kale that we did. So this will help soften the noodles, which is really good because sweet potato, even if when it's spiralized, it's still a bit tough. It's still good when it's not softened, but when you make it nice and soft, it just makes it really good. So you're just going to want to roll it all around in the sauce, like so. So now we're going to put it all together. So you can take your kale that has been sitting for a little while and softening, and you can just add it to your big bowl of sweet potato noodles. And just add that in. Okay, so now we're going to add our toppings. So you can take your chickpeas and just pour that on top. And nutritional yeast. Now nutritional yeast gives it a kind of cheesy flavor. So I don't have a measurement for it. You can just add as much as you want. So if you want it to be really cheesy, you can add a lot. If you just want a little bit, it's up to you. So I kind of just take just like a few little tablespoons. I like to add it and then mix it up and then add a little bit more. So once it's finished, you can just season it with a little bit of pepper on top. Just put as much as you want and then just mix it all up again. And there you have it. A delicious spiralized sweet potato salad. So I hope you try this recipe, and be sure to comment down below if you try this recipe, if you like it, or maybe if you change up the recipe a bit, if you add in your own things. I'd love to hear about it. And just please like this video and subscribe to my channel to see more. Bye guys!